Okay, hello everyone. We are Group 2, and we are Zhengtao Wang, Jiaxin Liu, Edward Xu, and Diane Tripathy. And today we are going to talk about a cloud analysis project about John Wiley and Sons Corporation. Next slide. Uh, Here I'm going to provide some background facts about our project. John Wiley and Sons Corporation, or also known as Wiley, is a pretty famous publishing company that is famous for its published in books, journals, and encyclopedias. And it develops electronic products in a pretty early stage, so it provides more than 200 products. That is like including CD-ROM, web-based solutions, and disk, which has like many data to do with the digital era. And in this project, we are going to perform an analysis of data transferring process of John Wiley and Sons and the cloud security of migration process using the AWS service products, including AWS IAM, AWS S3, and AWS Redshift. Next slide. Here is the method of data storage. For the AWS cloud services, we are using the identity and access management, which is more well known as IAM, to control the permissions and the roles that everyone is working on. And for the storage, we are using S3 bucket to store all of our data in the database. And then the lastly, or the most important one, is the Redshift, which is the service that we are going to use for the data analysis for this migration, and it will read the data from the S3 bucket and make analysis of it. And Wiley utilize big data and cloud computing in many of their products. So yeah, they are using that they generated a lot of data from their services. So in this project, we are going to analyze the migration of the data to the cloud. Next slide.
Hello, now we are going to explore John Willis and Sons Inc.'s digital migration project, specifically focusing on the adoption of cloud services, the rationale behind the choice, and the close relationship between big data and cloud technology. So let's start with the cloud services. In context of Willis migration project, we have made cloud services a core element. What does this mean? It means they are leveraging cloud services to access and manage cloud resources like storage, processing, networking, and databases over the internet. But why did they opt for this approach? First and foremost, the scalability factor. So cloud platforms allow really to easily adjust and the capacity of their digital products and online solutions, which were in very much demand, and the flexibility is crucial for the company. Another compelling reason is cost efficiency. Transitioning to the cloud can lead to cost savings by eliminating the need for on-site data centers and their associated upkeeps costs. Really only pays for the resources they actually use, making it cost effective. Accessibility is another advantage. Cloud solutions involve remote access, so which means Wheelie's customers and employees can access data and services from anywhere. Data security and compliance are paramount of Wheelie for Wheelie, given the vast amounts of educational and research content they handle. Reputable and cloud providers like AWS offer strong security measures and compliance certificates, which is vital to protect and meet regulatory standards. Lastly, data backup and recovery. Cloud platforms typically provide automated backups and recovery solutions, ensuring data safety and availability. This is crucial aspect for a publisher like Willy. Next slide. Now let's look at the connection between the big data and cloud technology uh, in this migration project. Willie's digital products and online solutions generate extensive amounts of data, which are central to their operations. The cloud plays a vital role in in the managing of this big data. For starters, cloud platforms offer uh, efficient storage solutions capable of handling large data sets. Willy can store vast amounts of digital content, including books, journals, and encyclopedias, and access them as needed. Scalability is a crucial component as well when dealing with big data. The cloud's scalability is particularly valuable as Willy can easily expand their resources to handle larger data sets. Additionally, the cloud provides uh, tools and services for data analytics, enabling Willy to extract insights from their data. They can conduct data analysis to understand customers' behavior and market trends. Moreover, cloud platforms offer real-time data processing and analytics uh, capabilities, allowing Willy to promptly understand and adapt to changing customers' preferences and marketing dynamics. Uh, in cut long story short, Willy uh, uh, chosen framework for this project revolves around leveraging cloud services with strong focus on scalability and various factors. The connection between the big data and cloud technology is evident in their handling of extensive data sets. Next.
Here is our cybersecurity plan, and the first part is vendor services. And as for vendor assessment, we will conduct a comprehensive evaluation of our vendor security practices. For instance, when we were considering a cloud service provider, we will access their data encryption standards and look for industry in certifications. We'll also ensure that they have strong access controls in place, including multi-factor authentication for administrators. And for service level agreements, service providers needs SLAs to help them manage customer expectations and define the severity levels and circumstances under which they are not liable for outages or performances issues. In our vendor contracts, we will have specific clauses regarding data security, including encryption requirements and the stipulated response times in case of security incidents. And the second part is software upgrades. As for automated patch management, we will implement a system that not only installs security patches, but also regularly scans for vulnerabilities. As for rollback plan, alongside automated updates, we will have a contingency plan in place. This could involve creating system snapshots before significant updates. If an update causes issues, we can roll back to the previous state. And the third part is hardware updates. And as for secure hardware procurement, we'll carefully vet our hardware suppliers to ensure their supply chain is secure. When purchasing servers or networking equipment, we will verify their authenticity to prevent hardware tampering. As for regular audits, routine audits will include physical checks of server rooms, data centers, and network closets. We will confirm that hardware components are in good condition and that no unauthorized devices are connected to the network. And next slide. And the fourth part is user security training. As for phishing awareness training, our employees will receive extensive training on recognizing phishing attempts, which can include email examples and simulated phishing campaigns. And as for password policies, our password guidelines will include complex password requirements, frequent password changes, and two-factor authentication. And the last part is regular inspection and audits. And for penetration testing, we will bring in specialized firms to perform regular penetration tests, simulating real-world attacks on our systems. And for vulnerability scanning, it allows companies to take a proactive, offensive approach to defensive security. We will use automated vulnerability scanning tools to proactively identify known vulnerabilities. Next slide.
Then I will talk about why we choose Amazon Redshift to analyze data. Redshift is designed to handle extremely large data sets. Unlike traditional database management system, Redshift uses columnar data storage. This approach not only improves query performance, but also results in reduced storage expenses. The advantage of choosing Redshift to analyze data for the scalability, performance, data integration, security, backup, and recovery. Among these, I want to emphasize scalability and security. First, for the scalability, Redshift is designed to handle large values of data and can easily scale up or down as data needs for business change. This scalability is beneficial for bookstores that may expand functions in data load, especially during peak shopping season. Then for the security, AWS provides robust security features, including encryptions, access control, and complex certifications. Bookstores can ensure the security and privacy of their customer data and sales record. And then this is our AWS structure. First, we need to create IAM roles, set up role process and assessment, and then attach the file to Redshift cluster. Last, we connect the Redshift and insert SQL query code. This is our working steps. This is create new S3 buckets, load CSV file to buckets just created, create IAM user policy, management user assessment, and this one is upload CSV file to Redshift from S3 bucket. And this SQL code is find out all the book's language is Spanish with the book name, author, publisher, and book language. We can see there are two books language is Spanish from the result. And this code is to find out all the book sales are greater and equal to 100 and appear with book name, author, publisher, and purchase amount. We can see there are 6 books purchase order is greater and equal to 100. Then we can conduct further analyze on high selling books and analyze market interest. Also, we can use the pie chart to analyze the market. This picture shows the preparation of books in different language, and the website has published. We can use line chart to analyze quarterly sales and analyze user behavior. Then we set up delivery standards for the bookstore page design. It is critical to ensure a seamless and user-friendly experience for the customers, such as mobile responsiveness. The web page should be fully responsive to various devices, ensuring a consistent and great user experience on smartphone, tablets, and desktop computers. And user-friendly checkout process is also important, which can ensure a simple step-by-step checkout process with clear instructions, including ensure payment options and the ability to view and edit the cards. Last but not least, security and trust, which guideline for the securing networks infrastructures, including firewalls and institution detection system. And next slide.
Now we'll see the course reflection and learning, what we learned in this course. So first we learned about the AWS and how it can help with data analysis. So it is a significant part of being a data analyst. So AWS is recognized as a significant tool to be known. The next thing we learned about the diversity it gives in terms of services. So it helped us understand what all services AWS provide for us. The next one is industry excellence, that is proficient enough for us to be ready for industry success. Then core basics and AWS is the thing we learned in this course mainly, which helped us know what AWS is and through practical tasks. And the next one is, and the final one is the future preparedness it has given us. It has familiarized us with the AWS platform, which will indeed help us in our future career readiness. Next slide.
And in the future, we will enhance our cloud infrastructure by leveraging the power of AWS CloudTrail and CloudWatch to not only monitor API activity, but also proactively track and respond to resource configuration changes. By extending the utilization of these services, we can implement automated alerting and remediation processes to ensure the security, compliance, and the performance of our environment. In our future incident response plan, we will consider adopting a zero trust model, which involves continuous verification of user and device identities and strict access control. Additionally, integrating regular vulnerability assessments will be pivotal to identifying and mitigating potential weaknesses in our systems. Furthermore, we will foster a culture of awareness within our organization, emphasizing cybersecurity education and best practices. Next slide. And here is our references, and that's all. Thank you.